It's Wednesday, May 29th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat. And starting off with the latest proof that a growing number of Canadians are having a tough time keeping up with their bill payments as a result of interest charges. A troubling report from TransUnion pointing to higher debt and lower payments, finding that while total consumer debt in the first quarter of this year was up slightly from a year ago to $2.38 trillion, the number of Canadians paying just the minimum amount due on credit cards was up sharply to 1.3%. More bank earnings to pass along as higher provisions for bad loans get the blame for a lower than forecast bottom line at the Bank of Montreal. Even so, BMO's second quarter take of $1.87 billion was a lot better than the $1.03 billion they made a year ago. The National Bank also showing slightly better Q2 earnings of $906 million from $832 million a year back. Thank you for choosing one of Canada's most listened to business podcasts, updated Monday through Friday and heard around the world on X and wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Canada's Business Beat. The more you listen, the more you know in only 2 minutes. Labor unrest threatening production at a major BC copper mine. Some 550 workers vowing to go on strike at the Taseko Gibraltar mine near Williams Lake if a new contract deal isn't worked out by Friday. Back to banking, and the U.S. government investigation into sloppy money laundering practices is already hurting the TD. Fitch Credit Rating Services downgrading the bank from stable to negative. Fast rising fear related to the current bird flu outbreak you've been hearing about. The U.S. just reporting its worst outbreak in 2 years at an egg farm in Iowa. And while individual situations will vary, of course, Canada's farmers are generally doing okay, according to the latest StatsCan data. Nationwide net farm income ahead by 18.3% in 2023 to $14.5 billion after a 4% decline in 2022. Lower fuel and fertilizer costs, a major factor. And that will do it for your Wednesday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat.